that many majors are being cut? Students, faculty, and the Cal Poly Pomona community are enraged because of this. This is the program elimination process that has been begun by our provost and proposed to cut 20 to 30 majors based on the number of students per major. Students are very upset about this because it includes the arts, physics, kinesiology, history, graduate studies, and so many other programs that have made Cal Poly Pomona so diverse. So students have been protesting, they're writing these letters and asking our administration to consider a different way that will really save our school and not cut from our school. And this is what the students have to say about it.
My name is Pati Guerra, and so my major is gender, ethnic, and multicultural studies.
I'm Shadian. Hello. I'm a fine arts major, singing girls play. I'm also a gender, ethnic, and multicultural studies major, and I'm an organizer. Also involved with Students for Quality Education, which is an organization on campus that's doing a lot of work to fight the budget cuts.
Hi, I'm Dylan Wallace.
I'm an associate professor in the theater department.
My name is Victoria.
Jose Garcia, chemical engineer.
I'm Anthony Solorzano. My major is theater, and I'm a second year.
My name's Jasmine. I'm a micro major, and I'm junior year.
My name's Michelle, and I'm a third year political science major.
I'm Zach Aguilera. I'm a third year construction engineering major.
My name's Alfonso Villegas. I'm a fifth year journalist major, also minoring in Chicano Latino studies and Spanish.
Peter, aerospace engineering.
My name's Rene Villa. My major is aerospace engineering.
This is Ruben Vasquez, and he's part of the Students for Quality of Education, also called SQE. And how do you feel about the program cuts here at Cal Poly?
Well, Melinda, to be honest, I feel that these program cuts, what they are doing is, essentially really jeopardizing what academic diversity means here on our campus. So if administration goes through with, with this whole program evaluation process, I don't think that they've taken into account, the full consequences that would occur as a result of this program elimination process, to really, essentially take away programs that make Cal Poly Pomona, what it is just really, ludicrous and ridiculous that administration is doing this. Not only that, but, we always get the feeling that they're being, they don't even know what they're doing. We've heard the provost say that they're just making up this process as they go along, and overall, how I feel is just that administration should stop and abandon this program elimination process altogether.
As of right now, what we know is that only the programs that have 150 students or less are definitely in the chopping block, and the major is definitely one of them. By cutting programs like this, like multicultural studies, is eliminating the diversity within the school and keeping majors like engineering, like architecture, which are definitely necessary. But we have to look at different majors that offer different skills, like multicultural studies, like art, like music, like theater, because we don't all are mathematicians, we're not all engineers, we're also people. And so as a university and a school, it is necessary to have programs that meet the needs for the rest of the students.
How are program cuts going to affect extracurricular organizations?
Right now, the program cuts that they plan on, they're reviewing all these culture centers that we have here, and I think it's unfortunate that these culture centers are even being reviewed, because these are where a lot of students come and hang out between their classes, and between they're getting their classes. That's where a lot of us meet a lot of the students, and it's a safe house for a lot of us that are away from home. I'm personally from the Palm Springs area, so it's like more than an hour and a half away from home. So that's where I met all the people I've known at Cal Poly Pomona, and I think it's unfortunate that they're even thinking about cutting these buildings that students have fought so hard to get.
I feel if they cut theater, Cal Poly might as well just be a high school because I came to a college to study art, whereas when I was in high school I was going to do math and science.
Actually, what a lot of people don't know is that the budget cuts have been going on for a number of years. I'm a fourth year, and when I was a sophomore, second year, they cut my digital media minor. I was about half done with that, and they just kind of gave me the middle finger and said, can't do anything for you. And I took a lot of classes that I guess didn't really count for anything.
And I feel like it's horrible. I mean, I came to Cal Poly because of the so many different majors, and now they're planning to get cut.
I feel terrible. It's like they've wasted I don't know how many years, 4 years, 3 years, and then suddenly they can't go to the school anymore because the school decided that their majors are not as important as either my major or other math majors and stuff.
It's not a good thing, especially because you've worked so hard for it, and for them to be like, okay, we're reorganizing everything, which means you have to reorganize. It's not such a good thing. So I'm not too happy.
I've personally seen it impact people in a detrimental way. I actually have a buddy who's an aerospace major. He can't get classes, so he's going to have to switch majors now, or he's going to have to change schools because he can't get classes. And the department told him his options were either to drop out or change majors, which I think is completely absurd because we need some of these classes to graduate as support classes for our majors. So without these classes, like how are any of us supposed to get out of here? Doesn't make sense. And they're raising tuition every year, and we're paying more for nothing, which just doesn't make sense. So if Cal Poly wants to retain the amount of students that they already have and they want to keep their reputation, I think it would be in their best interest to not drop these 30 majors.
I was so sad when he came up to me and asked me to sign the petition for getting back the classes. For Spanish was one of the majors, and that's my minor, so it's really sad to see that.
Wonder what's going to be left. Engineering, and that's it. So only guys are going to be here and a couple girls? It's weird.
These are critical majors in like any area, and the fact that they have to be evaluated to see which ones deemed acceptable and which ones are not, or which ones are worth keeping and which ones are not. If that's what's going on, it's just it's a terrible place to be right now. As the budget cuts go, I'm sure that this type of situation could have been avoided had we just, I don't know, it just seems like there's not enough transparency in the economical system of the school itself. So it's just, if we were able to see that, or if we were able to have a better vision of that, I feel that this could have probably been prevented.
Well, even though it doesn't personally affect me, if it affects my friends, then I guess it does affect me. I'd be depressed because I won't have my friends around anymore to keep me company, because most of my other friends are in other majors. I don't really know that many people in my own. So I think that if they went to different schools, then it would really damper my relationships with them, and actually with Cal Poly in general.
I have a lot of friends in different grade levels, and the majority of them are engineering. And the departments that are getting cut the most are math departments, physics. The departments that are most essential to engineers, and as a result, the majority of the students can't get in the classes, or space is limited, so they can't graduate or take advanced classes.
My name is Greg Cahoon, and I'm a senior physics major at Cal Poly Pomona.
Okay. And you know that physics is going to be cut. How do you feel about that?
I am aware that it's being cut. I am a senior, so I'm not going to be missing out on any classes, but my department is kind of integral, I feel, to Cal Poly Pomona as a Polytechnic University. We have courses for engineering, biology, chemistry, and pretty much everyone has to pass through the physics department at one point in their life. And I think it would be a shame if they cut our program. All of the teachers and faculty of the physics department are great people, willing to help all their students, and have given me a lot of opportunities to grow as a future scientist.
Very angry.